Satnam. Today I want to walk you through a Kriya for the first chakra. And again, the first chakra is an energy center in the perineum at the base of the spine. Chakras have to do with our consciousness, they have to do with our awareness, and they have to do with our psyche. So the first chakra is associated with the element of the earth. You can think of it as the closest part to your consciousness of the finite self, this carnal body at the basic level of the matter. And it is associated with survival. It has to do with knowing that you have everything you need and being safe in the world. I particularly find it a very important chakra to work with because your sense of safety and security are very important, and they help you feel, just develop that capacity of self-worth. So we're going to be doing some work. So this specifically, this Kriya is a Kriya for working on the lower spine. And I just want to say that if you have any issues with your lower back, any issues with your back at all, I want to really encourage you to use this Kriya as a way to respectfully move through the poses to develop the capacity to be strong in your center. This is a Kriya that I particularly find really helpful to build an inner foundation so that you can build that sense of safety and security from the inside out, and then be self-sufficient in that way. So that's what I'm going to emphasize as I walk you through this Kriya. And primarily it's all about the sit bones. So let's go ahead and tune in as we sit nice and tall, focusing inward through the breath. And just rubbing palms together as you center at the heart, connecting with yourself, connecting with your awareness, connecting with your sit bones as you sit planted into the connection with the earth, lengthening the spine, opening the heart, relaxing the shoulders. Take a nice breath in. And exhale. And let's tune in with Adi Mantra. Inhale. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale and exhale as you just rest in the attention of the sound current within you, guiding, purifying, protecting. So the first two movements, I first want to actually warm up, but let's just warm up the body, warm up the lower spine as we begin Sufi grinds. So just allowing yourself to close the eyes, focus inward, and just move through feeling and opening and relaxing and releasing the hips and pelvic area. The breath will be natural and it'll organize itself as you move through the movement. Inhaling Sat, exhaling Nam. And I want to invite you to bring your attention to the sit bones as they rotate around the surface of the floor below you. Just really connecting with a sense of connection below, with the earth, with the support of the floor below you, and rotate in the other direction. So this first chakra is associated with the bones, it's associated with the legs, the large intestine, your immune system. And so just all of these aspects of you that have to do with giving you a sense of safety and stability and foundation. And take a nice breath in at center. And exhale. Just take a moment here to assess how the body receives that. Coming onto all fours, we move into cat and cow pose, a lovely way to open the spine. Inhaling as the navel presses up, head rises. Exhale as you reverse. Find your rhythm, be in your flow. And usually the start maybe a little bit easy, and then as you progressively feel more open, you can engage more deliberately with the movement in a more flowing way. And now inhale as you press the navel, open the heart, head rises. Exhale as you stretch back, forehead on the mat. Bringing hands to the knees. Exhale as you press down. We're going to end with just a little sciatic nerve stretch because this Kriya works a lot with the sciatic nerve. So we're just going to do a little bit of a tune-up there. So inhale, center. Exhale as you come forward. Remember, extend forward. Keep the chin at a right angle. Find your place to anchor no matter where it is. And just settle in. Just allow yourself to be in the presence of the body, the action of rooting through the sit bones, extending through the heels, softening the unnecessary engagement of the legs, inviting new possibilities as you really allow yourself to open. Inhaling Sat, exhaling Nam, focusing the eyes at the brow point. Long, deep breaths. Nice breath in. Exhale as you slowly walk it back, staying within, just noticing how the body receives that. Great. We're going to begin. Pretty much this Kriya is like a variation on the same theme. So you're actually going to be extending the legs. You're sitting into the sit bones. You're pressing through the heels. So one of the things that I want to really encourage you to do here in this Kriya is to really sit into the sit bones. And what that means is it's very easy to get off the sit bones and just kind of do this. Remember, this is working on the lower spine. So if you're falling back, you're going to be putting a lot of pressure into your lower spine. So one thing you can do is just add a little bit of a folded blanket at the base of the spine so that you can really sit more upright and be into the sit bones. That is what I have found is really powerful about this Kriya, is it really helps us develop that foundation, and the sit bones really matter. And then, you can just bring your legs in more if that helps you. Just give that the priority. I just have found that makes a world of difference. So that's what I want to invite you to explore. And as you open into the Kriya, you can then just take it a deeper level. Start where you are and bring your excellence into that place. So what we're going to do is we're going to be using the mantra of Har, Hare. So Har, H-A-R. The R kind of flicks on the upper palate. Had, had. So it's almost like a D. Had, hare, had, hare, had, hare. So that's the sound current that you're going to be working with. Har is a prosperity mantra. It is, in many ways, it represents the infinite in its creative form. It's the seed potential of this infinite creative potential. This infinite creativity. And then Hare is really representing more of the flow of that creative force. So Had really helps us develop the willpower. And I'm assuming that these mantras are really affirming and supporting that psyche of the first chakra. So certainly, if you have a solid foundation, you can flow more easily. You know that you are safe to be able to do that. So I find that an interesting piece. And then, Had really gives us the sense of having what we need, of having the capacity to take the actions that we need in order for us to do what we need to do. So I'm just curious about that mantra and this Kriya. And just really, again, want you to explore your own sense of the mantra for yourself. So here we go. What we're going to do is once we find our perfect place to sit and be present in this posture, remember to keep the knees on the mat. We're going to bring the hands back behind the back, and we're going to be using the mantra. So every time we come down, we're saying Had, and we're lifting the arms up. And then we're coming back to center on Hare. So we're going to go left and up, right and up. And that's basically what we're going to be doing for a while. So remember, you want to extend right from the top of the head through the spine, as opposed to reaching with your chin and going that way, which is a very common way to go. So you want to just lengthen and coming back and coming back. Okay, so that's what we're going to be doing. So go ahead and sit nice and tall as you lengthen the spine. Open the heart. And remember to lift the arms as you lengthen forward. Ready? And begin. Had, Hare, 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 Had, Hare. Keep yourself really grounded. Remember, if you're feeling it in your lower back, check in, make sure you're rooted, make sure you're really lengthening and honoring the limits of your own body. Start where you are and allow the practice to unfold and open new possibilities for you. Had, Hare, 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 Had, Hare. Doing beautiful. Had, Hare. Allow yourself to be in your own rhythm. Find your own flow. Use me as an invitation to just be present with someone holding space with you. Had, Hare, 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 Had, Hare. Now inhale, center. Lift the arms up behind you. Suspend the breath. Squeeze the root lock. Exhale, relax. You can soften the legs a little. You can just shake them out if you need to. Just take a moment here to just notice how the body receives that experience. Now what we're going to do is we're going to stay with the same theme. In other words, your legs are still the same. We're still doing the same exact movement. The difference is going to be that we're going to add a movement to the center. So we're going to go left and up, center and up, right and up, left and up. So it's left, center, right, left, center, right. Okay, we're going to just keep going. Same sound current. Focus inward at the brow point and enjoy. Here we go. Had, hare, had, hare, had, hare. Again, think of lengthening. Think of being rooted. Experience what it's like to move from a solid foundation where you know that your actions are supported, where you are supported, where you have a ground to stand on. Had, hare, 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 had, hare. Feel yourself really planted, really rooted into your base. Feel how the movement is supported by that rootedness. And now come to center once again. Inhale. Lift the arms up behind you. Squeeze the root lock. Consolidate. Exhale, relax. And just take a moment. And again, if you need to shake the legs out and just come back. We're going to stay in this posture. And now what we're going to do is we're going to work with the lower spine, opening up the lower spine. And the way we're going to do this is our palms are going to be together. And I always like to encourage you to just bring the thumbs together. That will help you keep the palms together. If it's possible in your body, the invitation is to lift the arms straight up, draw the shoulders down, keep the chin in. We're going to be moving from the base of the spine in this side to side movement. You want to keep your elbows as straight as possible, hugging the ears. And I find that the way you do that is to anchor, right? So again, this Kriya really teaches us how to solidly have this stable action. So everything is happening from my sit bones moving and my navel engaging. So you're going to use the breath. You're going to inhale left, exhale right. Okay, eyes are focused inward. Ready and begin. Remember to adapt as you need to. If you're, for whatever reason, if you have pain with your arms up physically, like if it's an injury or something, just adapt, adjust it as best as you can, and keep your mind's eye focused on the ideal. Inhale, center. Squeeze the root lock. Feel yourself lengthening as you press down. Consolidate. Exhale, relax. Again, just soften. Take a moment here. Shake the legs. Just come to neutral as you need to. But just witness. Just notice how the body receives that experience. And now for the next one is, I get the sense that it really is a powerful tool to alchemize the energy of strong emotions. So you are invited to bring in the energy of anger and use that to really move powerfully. So we're going to move very similar to what we just did. We're just holding the mudra at the heart center. And we're interlacing fingers, and we are holding it at the heart, at the level of the heart, but there's space in between. Your elbows are open, you're rooted, your chin is in. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm anchoring, and again, I'm moving from my sit bones, but I'm really using that anger energy to really move me. Notice that my head moves with the torso because I am anchored, and my head is simply part of the torso. That's especially really important in this next one because you are invited to move wildly and powerfully, as fast and as powerfully as you possibly can. So if you're not connected with your anger, because some of us are not, it was never allowed, you might want to consider moments of frustration, things that you really wish were different and you don't feel that you have the capacity to do anything about, that there's like an anger core that you can really tap into there without even knowing that it's there. So just really get yourself really connected with that energy. It is a powerful energy of action. That is the power of anger, is that it lets us know something is wrong and we need to do something about it, so we can anchor into that action mode through this energy, hold it at the heart to harness it and transform it. So here we go. Closing the eyes, getting connected with that, and begin to move. Move wildly, move powerfully, really feel yourself connected with that. Just really allow yourself to just let go. Let the breath be where it goes. Let yourself just really move wildly and powerfully through that. Focus deep at the brow point. Get yourself really stable, even though you're really moving. Keep going. You're almost there. Inhale, center. Suspend. Stabilize yourself by really connecting deep into the sit bones. Feel the solidness of your connection. Contain it. Exhale, relax. Again, if you need to shake it out, shake it out. Just let yourself be where you need to be. If you're feeling a little bit dizzy, because again, this can happen, just go ahead and lie down for a moment. Just hug your knees in, take a moment to relax and rest. I find that as you move through the Kriya, you actually gain more stability. So even though that started from the beginning, it actually will improve. So hang in there. Okay. So the next one, which is going to be our last one in this posture, and it's actually a pretty short Kriya, so we're almost done. What you're going to do, and this I find to be the most powerful one, to really show me how to be in the support of my earth element. So I want to walk you through, especially because if you know, this does require a very powerful navel center, and if you're not there, it's really helpful to kind of find the place to start from. So I want to show you as always the ideal, or as ideal as I can get it, and then invite you to find your own place, your own starting point. So my fingers are interlaced at the point of the navel. So again, just like I did before, I'm going to bring my hands at the navel. We're charging the energy of the navel. I'm going to be breathing through a rolled tongue. I'm going to be doing breath of fire through the rolled tongue. Okay? So what you're going to do is you're going to come onto your back, and you're just going to keep your chin in because you're engaging the navel and you're engaging the sit bones. You're bracing yourself in your foundation so you can move from that solid, safe, secure, stable foundation that you have. And what you're going to do is you're going to move up and down, up and down, up and down using the breath. Okay? So that's basically all you're going to do. If you need to modify in any way, if you're feeling it in your lower back, again, that's a sign that you need to modify. So find a way to modify for you that gives you the sense of stability. I mean, even if you're reducing the movement like this, or if you're reducing it lower, like you really just want to get the sense of working with the navel, bracing and anchoring and using that to move your body. Okay? So watch your spine. Make sure that you honor your own self and work towards the ideal. Okay, ready? And here we go. Begin. Again, stay with the eyes focused at the brow point. It's very easy to want to lead with the chin because we're so used to leading everything through the head. So I really want to give you the reminder that your chin is stable. It's down. You're moving from your lower body and engaging the movement from your core. You're doing beautiful. Stay with it. You're almost there. And now inhale up, suspend, close the mouth, squeeze the root log. Exhale. Go ahead and come onto your backs, hug the knees in. Just take a moment here. Celebrate you. Celebrate what you've done. Honor and acknowledge your effort, your attention, your willingness to keep going. Now bring the chin in as you rock up and down on the spine. We have one more active posture to do, active exercise to do. And then we get to sit and meditate so that you can experience all that you have opened up for yourself before you have a relaxation. So the final very physical aspect of this Kriya is frog pose. And it's a little bit of a modified frog pose. So typically, frog pose is with the heels together. Your fingers are touching the ground. Your arms are between your knees. You're inhaling as you rise. Your heels stay up. Head comes down, hips rise. Exhale, hips down, head rises. Okay. Now what we're going to do here is we typically have our eyes open. However, for this Kriya, you want to have your eyes closed. And when you come down, you're inhaling up, exhaling down, and then you keep the breath out and you pull the navel in twice sharply before you come up on your inhale, and then exhale, push all the air out, pull the navel in twice sharply. So what I mean by pull the navel in is that you literally, like, you're just pulling it in. You're just kind of sharply pulling it in. So we're going to do this for a while. Do the best that you can. Start where you are. If you can't keep your heels together, that's okay. Just separate them. You can always roll a blanket high so that you can keep those heels off the ground. And for this one, you're going to have your eyes closed the whole time. So just fall into this cycle and know that it is beautiful no matter what. If you need to, come out of it, shake it out, keep going, do the best you can, stay with it no matter what. Here we go. And just very slowly coming out of it. Shake the legs out if you need to. Just shake the legs out. And now just come into a meditation to really celebrate all you've done. Anchor into the body as you rest and simply witness. Breathing, inhaling sat, exhaling nam. Following the breath. And inhale deep. Suspend as you squeeze the root lock. And exhale. And very slowly coming onto your back. Just come into your perfect corpse pose to really relax, let go, and receive everything you've done, allowing the body to reap the benefits of your work today. If you need to, you can just bring the knees to the chest, stretch it out, rock side to side, do a little spinal twist, whatever you need to do to come back, let go, and just truly relax as you soften everything. Soften the legs, inviting your attention to the breath. Giving yourself permission to know that this is the place of deep relaxation. The place where non-action becomes the deep action. The intelligence of the body takes the resources you've given it and works for its own benefit as you are invited to get out of the way, trusting the process as you let go. Completely relax and receive back all there is to receive. Feeling the weight of the body as it melts on the floor, relaxing, softening the feet, the toes, the ankles. Releasing and relaxing any and all tension and holding patterns in the shins, into the knees, the hamstrings and thighs. Relaxing any and all of the holding patterns in your shins. Into the thighs, the hips, the pelvis. Feeling the entire leg structure relaxing. Softening the torso as you relax the lower back, the upper back and mid back. Softening the chest and the inner organs to feel more of the body weighted on the mat below you. Relaxing the shoulders, the arms, the hands, the fingertips, the entire arm and finger structure relaxing. Releasing any tension and holding patterns in the neck as you soften the vertebrae of the neck, creating space between them. Softening the eyes, the nose, the mouth, the cheeks, the jaw, the lips, the tongue. Allowing the flow of life force to just be all there is as you let go, as you relax and receive all there is for you to receive. So please take a nice deep breath in. Suspending the breath as you gently draw your awareness back to the body on the mat, eyes still closed, and exhale. Wiggling fingers and toes as you rotate wrists and ankles in one direction and then in the other. Taking a nice breath in, stretch it out, eyes still closed. Exhale, rubbing palms together, soles of the feet come up, rubbing feet, soles of the feet and hands briskly and vigorously. Bringing yourself more fully into your body. We bring feet to the earth as we palm the eyes, preparing the eyes for the light. Opening eyes inside of the palms and very slowly with the palms still focused at the two hands, slowly separating from the hand, from the face, extending the arms out to the side. Legs extended as we bring the right knee in over to the left, breathing long and deep. Reversing left knee in over to the right, breathing long and deep. Hugging both knees to the chest as you stretch it out, rock side to side. Bringing the chin in, rock up and down, balancing the energies of the body. And then we come forward as we sit and end, closing with the Sunshine Song, sending this amazing energy out into the world to support anyone who needs that type of support. Rubbing palms together, taking a moment here in the heart space. Honoring and celebrating you for being willing to bring your excellence. To bring that effort, that brilliance. Take a nice breath in. And receive your gratitude. And exhale. And let's end with the Sunshine Song. Inhale. May the long-time sun shine upon you. All love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. May the long-time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Guide your way on, guide your way on. Satnam. May you always find stability within so that your actions can align with a sense of power and know that you are whole. Satnam. And just bowing as we close. May this Kriya serve you well. Satnam.